mama tlhema o tla intshwarela motho a modimo o tota o buile le nna thata ke utlwile manokonoko a teng ma'am. I'm so sorry and thank you so much for always being there for me. Ke a go rata o tswelle hela lo motsadi o sharp.
Welcome to Moving Humanity Forward podcast. My name is Kathy Malajani. I like to tell people that I'm the village girl from Ramotswa, so I can tell them that ke nna le tebele le lentshonyana la ga Masodi a mphela. I also like to go by the moniker #CuriousCath because I always have so very many questions. Now, today, our guest is somebody whose names I legit did not know. Refilwe Thabang Ramokate. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about somebody who is an actor. This person is an entertainer. This person is a singer. This person is an influencer. This person is a father. #present dad. I'm talking about somebody who goes by the name Mjamaica. A very, very good afternoon to you and welcome to Moving Humanity Forward.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited to have you. There's so much I didn't know about you.
Yeah.
O goletse ko Thamaga, that's where you schooled initially, you moved to Gas. I want you to take 3 minutes if you can and just speed us through where you got to the platform that has you seated where you are seated right now. Tell us a little bit gore Refilwe ke mang.
Yeah.
And then also let's talk about Jamaica. Orata Jamaica. Are there things from Jamaica that you like? Like where is that name coming from? Hey, re tlhalose.
Yeah, no, my name is Refilwe Thabang Ramokate go tswa hala ha Thamaga ha. Ke gone go ke goletseng teng thata. Leina la Mjamaica lone le dule mo strateng.
Okay.
So
o lefilwe kana o le iphile?
no ne ke lehiwa ke ditsala mo strateng re tshameka bolo. So we're playing soccer. Ne ke rata gore a ke phasetswa bolo e be ke isia like lebelo la bene le ke sia bolo ke sa kgone go e emela ke e trap. Mr. ko emele bolo wena tla re o tla nna mabelo ka re motho a ko ma Jamaica na go mo Jamaica ne ba mpha leina la teng.
Okay, so it came from Usain Bolt
because ne ke sa itse go emela bolo ne ke isia ke phasetswa ka isia instead of like waiting for it. Yeah. So and then go goleng ga me ke goletse go gae like I said, and then I went to Gaps ka bo 2005-6. That's where like my primary levels ka go hetsa standard 6 a ke batle go boela ko morago ko bo 111 ke re ke batla go tsa gore ke simologile ha kae.
But you're missing the part that I think is so exciting because o goditswe ke your grandparents.
Yes.
And I think the part about how o godile like o ruta dio tsa Setswana.
Oh yeah, I grew up ke godisiwa ke my grandmother and my grandfather who are not there no more when my mom was still schooling ko UB. My mom had me when she was 18 years old. Ke gone ke teenage pregnancy tsa ko sekolong back then. Tsa ko sekela, so she had to drop out of school. And then ebe ke neelwa mme le ntate gore ba nkgodise while she was attending school. So yeah, they taught me a lot of stuff. I mean my grandfather and my grandmama, they taught me a lot of stuff. Do tsa ngwao bo
kana ntse re bolela gore ga o tshabe noga.
A ke tshabe noga ka e bolaela
because o godile mo
ke godile mo dinogeng ke goletse mo dinogeng la ha etla ka e bola cause ke goditse Setswana, ke itse go bua kgomo, ke itse go ka tloa kgomo, ke itse go gama kgomo, ke itse mebala ya dikgomo.
Wow. That part is very
exciting. Ke itse
exciting.
khatsele.
That part is very exciting for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then fast forward, then goditswe ke bone me in the 2005s-ish.
Yes.
Go goroga mo toropong.
Ebe ke tla mo toropong.
Okay.
Ke tla go ithuta toropo gore go iragala eng. So even when I was young, I think the knowledge that my parents taught me, it was talent on its own because I came to Gaborone with a different language and different knowledge. A kere anong ke tla ko ma checking ga ba itse gore mo keng. So while I was in primary, I went to primary my levels ke heleleditse ko St. Joseph Primary School. That's where I started dikgang tsa bo acting. I was doing standard 6 by then. It was my first time ke simolola go act. I remember we were called as a class ya rona go the lona class ya lona ya go ka di 16 tsa June. You remember di 16 tsa June? So class ya rona ne ya assignetswe drama gore no lona ma standard 6 le dira drama la go gasa molaetsa ka drama. So it's a thing out gore ke mang yo tla acta, and I was so excited because like okay no le nna tla ke tsena. And then I was given
this is Day of the African Child.
Yes, it was actually a nice day for me. I'll never forget that day because ne le sa ntla ke ipona gore ke na le talent. I actually got talent ya go acta. So I was given a main character, yes, a utlunyala ya Stout. And then we went to perform ko Ramotswana kwa teng. The president was ko kgotleng ya Ramotsa. The president, I guess the president or the kgosi ya Mamalete ka kwa was there, and we were performing there. People were laughing. So I was like, wow. And then ha re tswa mo teng mo seraleng, people kept coming to me. I'm when I was stoked. I was like, what? People really enjoyed the way how I acted. So it went on. Go from one, I still registered drama, and hey, Form 4, Form 5, go Form 4 and Form 5. It was now serious because where kana kwana ke re gona le di competition tsa bo drama schools around the country, you know. So that's where now ke bona no, I have talent on acting.
But we discovered basically like from that June 16, the Day of African Child drama.
Yes.
Oh, there's something to it.
Yes.
Botswana, did you join drama clubs and you know go skolong at the time?
Yes, ne ke joina di drama clubs mo sekolong, like tlebe re pampiri gape nna ne ke joina sengwe le sengwe e tlebe re pampiri heta yana when times are coming tlebe go to batlang go joina tsutsube ke kwala traditionally ke kwala kwaere ke kwala.
Wa itse go bina
Traditionally I used to dance traditionally, but I ke rate kganya teng ya gore go apara
ga batle go apara ka goreng a ke re dumalane nna le wena gore rata dio tsa setso.
No, but I was tall. I was dancing with short dancers and I was tall. And then they made fun of okay, so I felt like so I was like, nah, this is not for me. So but I love dancing. Theoretical theater, dancing and whatnot. You know, chante, those are my kind of dance.
Okay.
Yes.
And so singing, I mean, that one is new for me. I legit didn't know you were a singer.
Yeah.
So u discover
Yes.
And when have you been singing all along? You mean I just didn't know?
You know when drama comes with singing.
Okay.
We were taught choral, like go opela kana drama akeretsa di competition ha o le mo competition ga go diriswe music.
Yes.
You have to use the drums, you have to
your feet, your hands,
you know wala opela so ne ro opela. I was ne ke gona go nna ring leader ke tlhabeletsa dipina ba di opela. So my voice was loud.
So but can you hold a note kana wa hela o tsayana pina e tsaya?
No, I ne ke gona go hold a note because gona le ka go opelwe se my African dream or se go re go opelwa se drama go opelwa se theater, but the melody you can hear gore no motho ona mmena o mo key. Yes.
A kana mme o rile wa go nkopela
ke tla go opela re tserehetsa
re se re fetsa ga se re ntshimolla ka
o serious?
Yeah, can you? Do you need to get yourself in the mood? Hot drinks, we have tea and coffee.
Madi ke yona bereka. Yeah, no, I used to love a song ne ke hile role and ke go tsaya ke go
let's do it.
ne ke hile role, and this role ne ke le a charming boy ke tsena mo staging ke itlhela my mme o ne ke mmatla mo playing. It was a play.
Yes, it was a
I
drama.
actually won a best overall actor on that play. Ya teng ke go yopellang gona.
Okay.
So it was a lady, it was about love. Ne ke rata mosadi yo thata, you know, like ankgana mme wa bona. I had to get like le kana go se ne ke tla ka pudi ke re tlhammang tumele se ga metsi o pata se phono le se di go tumarameng. So o tswa go ntumela hela ke tla ka Katara ke opela ne ke mo opela pine ne re Karebe ya mo Africa wena boditšhaba o mang o tswa kae o lebile kae Karebe ya mo Africa wena boditšhaba o mang o tswa kae o lebile kae ke ntse ke tshwere stinkane
no
yana.
e tshameka kana
And then
le acting ya
ke gore hela ke raka ka opela go godimo mme ne ke beeletsa go godimo ke tla ke se e le acting ke opela go godimo mona ke bina yana mona ke dikologa yana ke tsekere ke tsaga yana mo stage yana wana and people were so amazed. So yaanong e be melodi wa teng le yano a o bina yana gore yaanong ngwana wa wela so then a ntumela ena gore no ke o winne lorato la me ka stinkane. So like it was a good play that time. Maybe gets a best overall actor in that on those competitions.
Wow.
So
kana ntse o tla mpolelela gore tota hela wena talente ya gago ya go diragatsa o tswa kgakala o bona gore ke sengwe se e leng gore o na le sone ebile you've been winning so many, you know, positions and certifications. Take me through some of them.
Yeah, there was a time I get it go GSS. I was schooling go GSS.
Okay, so do you go St. Joe Boya go GSS for your secondary?
Yes, that's where the most certificates came. When I was schooling at GSS from 4 from 5. So most of the times we would go for competitions. It's all of Botswana. So the finals, I remember the finals nedinetse go Kasane, the national what. When I yelling ke be ke tsile ka yona. Dikolo ne di dintsi. That's my favorite one because ke yone e nileng ya bohelo amongst the, because it was the last competitions. Then I went to Ketswamos Gela, it was about 16 schools and many male actors, but I got like best male actor across all the schools. Like it's a very powerful one, that one. I love it. Yes,
there's something here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So ke ntse ke go botsa, you know, before we started this conversation, gore do you consider yourself a comedian? And I think instead ke batla go isa ko Botswana. Like ke ise ko Botswana ke batla go tlhaloganya gore a mme mo Botswana re na le comedy. A go na le comedy mo Botswana. Let's go there.
Yeah, there is comedy mo Botswana. There is comedy, there is stand-up comedians. Kana how a comedian, not to me, a comedian is someone who is a stand-up comedian and also who is an entertainer. Like maybe a para di costume and then there are the comedian tse leng gore ke tsa matlaonara wa wana ke tsa matlaonara ya la bo le ba ka phatse ba ba go ne mo wa wana. And then gona le tse leng gore they are script writers, comedians, like ba wana. And like gona le tse leng gore ke di actor knowing how to act, comedians like who a bo bua ka bo Mjamaica. Like when I create a storyline, I don't create it to God. I'm not going to force myself to make you laugh. You're just going to like vibe with the video, vibe with whatever that I'm acting about. So not talent time that are unique. It's very unique.
Before re tswala this segment ke batla gore ke boele ko nne ke botsa teng gore kana I just recently discovered gore you're a singer. So potso e ne ile gore a mme o ntse o tla o opela. Do you have singles that you've been releasing all along?
Yes, I have about it's just that I don't take singing seriously like
Why?
that.
Why? I mean, that was a good
Because
song. Ke Musa, like, why are you not recording that song that you? Ona re ngwanyana o dumela ke ra mo. I mean, it's a good
I've done a
song.
couple of songs. Some of them are not yet released. I did go to Cosbot and register everything.
So how many are released
I have about 4 songs.
that have been released?
Yes.
When?
But ke dipina tse leng gore I just take them out for fun. Mostly ha ke tena ntle be ke ira pina e be ke e ntsha just for fun.
So this recent one that I've just seen, what was going on?
It's yeah, e lone ne le single hela, like, you
No
know.
go rileng.
Why o re ne go rile?
Kana o itse gore ke eng. There's
No,
always
I was going, it was inspired by what I was going through before.
okay.
I went through like a crushing time where I was depressed. And I was just going through a lot. And that time I was quiet from the whole industry. Like, I didn't produce videos. I didn't do anything. Like, people were like, why not? But people didn't know what I was going through back then. And some of the things that made me to go through such period, it was the decision making that I've made, or ditshwetso tse ke di tsereng ke tsone tse dirileng gore no ke heletse ke tsamaile through whatever. Yeah, exactly. So like maybe not listening to my mom's advice. No, when I got no this hanke bo dirile yana bona gore ya go ntse yang. So the song is inspired by what I was going through back then. But I'm not I now I'm okay. I'm not depressed.
So you
I am
waited
not
until
depressed.
you are fine. E be le gone o ntshang pina.
Exactly. I healed,
And
and
then
then
you
I
released the song.
just for like, just to like wrap it up.
We'll make sure we add the link to this song so you can see the song that we're talking about. I legit didn't know that you were a singer, and you're good. Like, bring it on. But let's do this, and let me remind you that at HSS, this is Healthcare Systems Solutions, we believe that every healthcare provider deserves the tools and training to deliver high quality care no matter where they are. From Botswana to South Africa and beyond, HSS works to develop local capacity, train instructors, and expand access to life saving training programs. Together, we're creating a stronger chain of survival and a healthier future for all. Discover more at healthcaresystems.co.bw. This is MHF Podcast. We're together. Don't you go anywhere. Keep it right here.
We are a healthcare program consultancy company with a deep understanding of the unique challenges facing healthcare systems in low and middle-income countries across sub-Saharan Africa. Our mission is quite simple. We identify critical gaps in healthcare delivery, and we design practical and sustainable programs to solve them. And it all boils down to our expertise and our hands-on experience in the global health space. And I deep believe that a healthcare system isn't just about clinics, hospitals, or governments. It includes everyone, from corporate organizations, business entities, community organizations, schools, families, and individuals. That is why our work spans from supporting national health departments or ministries of health to empowering communities with the tools and the knowledge they need to save lives and improve healthcare outcomes. Whether it's training healthcare providers to community members or strengthening emergency response systems and developing life-saving programs, we build sustainable and impactful solutions. We are healthcare system solutions.
Welcome back. This is Moving Humanity Forward podcast, and we are hanging out with Mjamaica today. I honestly didn't know the Mjamaica name came from the fact that, well, he gave Usain Bolt some competition. This is according to the guys. That's how it goes. Take me through then what happened next. So you finished your Form 5 and you didn't do too well, and you decided, okay, what's next? how did Jamaica the brand get born? What was the thinking at the time? How fits Form 5?
Hey, I remember the time when I finished school. Hey, ke le desperate ke ipotsa gore ke ya go ya kae. Ka nako eo ke tshwere 11 points mo go nna gore ke dire
O tsere 11 ngwana. A o batle 11.
a ngwe ke ikokeleditse batho ke tsentse botlhoko.
Gape sekolo le kgantela ba re bua ka sekolo ne ka re wa shapiwa wa sutle tota ga o se batle.
Ke gopola mama ntare ke go supplement ke ra motho wa modimo mpusetsa kwa gape lata nna ne ke sa rate sekolo ne ke kgona go kwala ka exam ne go na le teacher mongwana o nna nthuta DVS mosadi ole na rata go nna ntse a re he ga o sa itse eng ga o kwa gope ga o sa itse sekgwa le mmetsa kwa gope mo botshelong mara gona na ke da ke shita podcast like we are talking about my life. So like I feel like ka ne ke gona go kwala ka re ke bua nnete mo examing certificate sa ka go na le di subjects tse leng gore ga ke a di kwala total
at all, like you didn't go kana you
just ya
just
mosadi o ke mmolele gore na kana go kwala pampiri ya gago ya le gore
what's DVS developmental studies
so ne ke kwala leina la ebe ke robala
ka goreng o no sa reetse mo classeng
no like
ka nne se go bora
I think I was just lazy at reading but ko bo standard 1 ne ke le botlhale tota 1 2 3 4 5
so ile o tla mo tropong ka nna ga ke bala timeline ya ga o le go thamaga
ne ke le sharp
a ke ile hela ya non trop
e be go nna mathata like I started like gape botoutu ya mone bo tla bo le bontsi o kula o tla ka botoutu ba segae o tla mo toropong bone ba di rice nne ba utlwaela ka ba segae ba segae go shapo ga le bo modingwana ba itse gore modingwana ke a o itse modingwana gore go tang ke se ka kwa kere se ka go boil
why go bidwa modingwana yana
I don't know honestly so yeah when I finished my form 5 a kere yanong ke tshwere di certificate
the acting
ones le one ke feitseng ke di tshwere yana tota tla ke bele ha ke feitseng ke tshweretse at that time I was like okay the only thing that I want is only acting. I just want to see myself acting. By that time Boribina Mogo were playing on BTV. We were seeing Botokolosi, we were seeing Bomare Lady. Those were my interest. That's where I could see myself acting mo di soping tsa teng. Ke ipotsa gore ya no go iwa kae ke ya kwa ke go kokota ko mabating ke re tla bathong ke itse go acta bonang ke tla ka wa nna ke tla se drama bone kana ba actor mme le bone ba hitile ha ke hitileng teng wa but bone nne ba batla like motho yo rutegileng as in like certificate sa sengwe wa like certificate of acting something wa but na ke re mo etseng sekolong teng eseng ga natural talent wa cause kana kwa go balwa di script gona le wa and then I was like okay sharp what can I do
what year is this now by the way
it was 2015 14 15 because I opened my page ka 2016 ka di 19 tsa ga December.
Yes, you even remember the date.
I remember the date and the time. Na ka tenele bo 12 past the 12. Yeah.
Bobula page
I was like, you know what? In fact, I started making videos for my friends mo hoding ke ba bontsha ba tshega and they were like why can't you just open a page and post on social media
ono di shutela
ka phone ya le ke ba bontsha and then okay sharp ebe ke di poster ke simolla go di poster di video di akapa but there was one video e kileng ya kapa e kapileng it was ne ke ja palette ka di eyes the eyes.
Oh yes, I actually remember that.
Yeah, so it was January and no le thata. Ke motho e leng gore ke rata go dira content based on whatever that is happening around me or what is happening to others.
I like that. So the content they based on botshelo, like real life and reality.
So that's like people get to communicate with my content.
They relate with it.
They relate with it. So okay, and then I uploaded the video. And then the video even now the like that thing, the views at then this page to like 30,000 likes.
Wow.
Yeah. And so on and so on. And then I did another one shaver ka machine ke tshega for no reason. So and then after my page hit more than 100k followers, I was like, now we are talking.
How long did that take to happen?
It didn't take, I think in less than months, like maybe 6 months.
So this is now mid 2017.
No. 2016. 2016.
Again, the December 2016.
Mid
so mid 2017.
Exactly. Yeah. So and then I was like, okay. I need to come out with a plan. I need to come up with a plan, a solution.
How do I monetize?
How do I monetize my talent? Okay, how do I monetize this talent? You know what? My little brother had do you want the fridge? When wa pasa. I want the chocolate tsa Magnum. Ke rumile.
Yes.
Ke rumile. And then o bona di chocolate tsa Magnum. Na ke itse Magnum gore ke. Okay, I'm like enya mo tsenyetse. Ya no ngwe tarampo tsa gore ba itse gore ke boka ke ra. E ba tsenya tui ke re hey. Go mo go tiranyana. Hey no tura street. Na ke na mai. I
remember you actually read something some Magnum. You became their brand ambassador.
No, as it was just I would get to the story. So when I
So did you video this as it happened? Kana you thought about it and you're like
you mean
how they were?
No, I would chocolate. And then I get in my head, I was planning for how can I monetize my content. People said no, by advertising. How? Okay. Ebe ke boela Magnum I school Magnum in fact I bought 2. And then I was like, no, this one. Ke Magnum chocolate tiranyana. Like I just loved it, the way how it's packaged, the branding, like highly thing, and then I did a video, get Tsegalan, I was like, nah, Sony, I can't take his eye. Like I literally said that, nah.
We shoot a phone.
I can't take his eye. And then we can and then I'm thinking hey can't take in case I hela go kalla hell gets like is surla yo tlabala go utlanyala tlabana ora wa re ntse re tla re dimadu tsa di monatela ra yo tlabala utlanyala cha e ke posta video e be ke go tlhapa hirile hela ke tswa go tlhapa video over 100,000 views.
Wow.
100,000 views.
In less than what?
30 minutes? Less than like 10 minutes.
Wow.
It was first ever video that performed like that.
That's 2017. Wow. I remember that video. Yeah.
I was thinking to call your FM. Hey. San tlhake le go ya rena fe mo radiong ke ga gore nyano nne bana ke na ke feitsana ke ga se ke bara ke sa batho ba ya rena fe ba tshomana ga itlele ke ba re mo radiong ka le motse ba tshomana nya ke nna o ke ya rena fe
wait ba go bitsa gore o tle radio
ke tle radio what was going on with you are crying I'm like
wonna cool
ke na cool hey ha ka tsikere ke mo ya rena fe mo ko lunga ntse ya lela ka ha ke boela ko ntla kana ke pagama kombi ha ke boela mo teng ga kombi call ya tsena mo anteles ola ke Mjamaica re ke brava wa advertise ka bokae ho ke re ke na le bukanyana that guy o se busiso I don't know if you know him Khosikhumo. Yeah, that guy ke monela his flowers because he's the first guy to come to me a batla gore ke mo advertise buka.
Wow.
I remember ne ke mo ngatile ke ita ke mo ngatile wena kate le ke ita ke mo ngatile ke re 2000 ke na le 1.5 ke re 1.5 atle
For how long? How long was the campaign you were going to do?
No, it was just a one-time video.
Okay.
And then I get a video ke patrola ke re madi go ka Zaga
2017.
Okay, no, sure. 1212 go tla o mongwe gape a re o advertise ka rena ro advertise eng go halo o rekisa dijo tsa dikoko eng be ke re okay tla ke ria 2.5
so o no tla ka tsone figure tse la motho
ke check as score ke check
o no tletse mang mo industry at this time
and I get it Jujuvine I looked up to him when back then because
so no se mo tlwaele at this point when at this point o dirile o jela phalichi ka ice cream o boja I think ice ka di ice o boja magnum that was it
mataonyana a me a ikhorogela up to one day there was a company go after like maybe 2-3 I can't ntse ke akwa ke ntse ke re 1000 1.5 2.5 5000 wena ile ya go 5000 ke re go tshwaetse history go tsa company ngwala re rekisa dithunya by I think that mall e go nne dikoloi di le mo metsing teng Molapo Crossing there was a store there rekisa dithunya ke a gologela la go teng ke apere suit straight ka go meeting wa teng ya ka 10000 ha ba ise ba kopela ile discount ke ka I'm gone 10,000
is that still 2017
it was 2017 this things dira ka about 2017
so within a space of 2-3 months from the magnum
ke a go bolele o le di ya o itlhela fridge ntrile di viana dio tsene le gore ja ke no this is and then now I met Jujuvine
so now you met him in person where did you meet him lantla go kopana le
ke kopana le ene mo a nchekile mo he came to me actually
he called you and said like it's
because nna ke mo harass tla go dire video
oh so you reached out to him
yes
okay
tla go dire video tla go dire ka ba itse ba
the celebrity bolona
nna ke ha botho sebaka mo a re dire so and then he came we did a couple of 2-3 videos and then the collaboration was actually nice for the fact that me and him ene le ene ke motho wa ngwao le nna ditlhaloganyo tsa nna le tlhaloganyo ya mela go ne go tshwana ya me ne se tropo le ya go ne se tropo so bohema ba rona ne bole se tswana go re bona re mathaka ba tsamaisana so gape le ena rata bodiragatsi le ene he's an actor naturally yes so and then the rest was history Orange Botswana came in that was my breakthrough and then
wait so they reached out to you as well
yes they reached out to me
how a breakthrough you mean what that was the first big contract or it was one that was a regular one what was the contract
it was a contract it was a brand ambassadorship contract
nice
for like I think it was for a year or so and then that's when now I started like going I undercharged them and then I came back and then I was like mom kana go ha go tlhaetse you need to step in and then like we started searching around and then I remembered one guy Okilan Pira he owns a travel and tour company called Charles Hambanati Tours Hambanati Tours and then he used a contract to sign I wanna nereke ba la ga ba la ba dilo ke mama contract ana ke le gare ke batla madi close e tlan close online ke a kota se ke sign ke tsa mama a san a bala ke wa santso bala a re sign
madi
madi so after after I undercharged them, I went back
And did more research.
and did more research. And then I remembered, oh, like they like a contract. They became no, it's like he studies law and everything. So I was like, oh, okay, no, bon. A re cancel contract ya rona nna ke ya go ke go direla dio mahala wena manager o bone gore dio tsa me di tsamaya sentle.
I like it.
Yo,
Trade exchange.
that guy modimo na a mo sendile gore a tle go nthusa. That guy o nthusitse e be ke mmontsha contract le ya orange a re
Wa tshameka.
ka ba budulogile ba ipotsa gore yaanong ke a be ke tswa kae le bang kgonne so and then we charged them in a better price. And I would say I'm very grateful. So
How long did the brand ambassadorship last for?
it lasted for like almost 2 years. That's when now ke lwela ke di-company gape yanong kana anong ke ya ko bo Standard Chartered wena kana yo ke ya ko bo Standard Chartered bo NVA, you know, I was like I need to dip.
So you were doing very corporate
Yes.
sort of gigs.
Yes.
That's kind of been a lot of what you've done has been corporate.
Yes, a lot. I can mention them. Yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
All right. This is Moving Humanity Forward podcast, and you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on TikTok, and you can find us on YouTube. If you just type, and it's LinkedIn as well. If you type Moving Humanity Forward podcast, that's how you'll find us. But on Facebook, it's MHF podcast. Stay right. We'll be here. We are back in a bit.
Hi, I'm Lone, a wellness administrator at Key Wellness. Now let's do 5 questions in 60 seconds. I coordinate everything behind the curtains, from wellness days to therapist support. Ha go suta, know that I'm likely behind it. It's the details, the venues, the flow, but the goal is only one, to ensure that our customers have a safe environment. I think that would be structure. Wellness work needs structure, so I ensure that our programs run like clockwork so that the healing can happen without any stress. Dynamic. Everyone loves dynamic. We offer financial advisory, psychosocial support, debt rehabilitation and management, as well as change management accompanied with restructuring support. So I get to see how we impact the lives of Botswana across the country. My word would be transformational, because what we do here, it really shifts and moves people.
Welcome back. This is Moving Humanity Forward podcast, and we're hanging out with Jamaica. There are so many questions. I know I'm going to run out of time, so let's get right back into it. I think you've taken me through how you got to be where you are, you know, how the big break came through and how that went. I want to now understand how that's been. I want to understand what you're trying to do. I want to know what your vision is. I want to know how you deal with the spotlight. Batswana re unhappy. We've got a happiness index that shows us performing very dismally each time. Has that been your experience with Botswana, or when because you're making us laugh, we love you? What has your experience been? How are you handling the spotlight?
Hey, Motswana kana ke o na bua ha o na le di opinion kana re di public figures, so we have to expect public opinions.
Okay.
So nna ke motho e leng gore I come from a humble bringing. I was taught maitseo in
ngwana
ke ngwana wa Motswana, and
gape
gape ke motho e leng gore ke tlhaloganya di situation when they are brought to me.
Yeah.
It's only when I feel like these people don't understand why I am like this. At least now I'm still surviving. So I would love to thank God for that. So the criticism, I don't like fueling them that much. I just relax and just be myself.
Ga batho ba go attack on social media, Wira?
Ke a iketla ke a lebelela ebe ke tswa mo go tsone.
You don't let it
I
ga e go
really,
tlhabe mo
there's
pelong.
never in my life o kile wa bona ke lwalwa le batho mo Facebook kana ke postile mo pageng ke re hey oh they go re ga go yo straight because
And it's
I
never
know where
been.
exactly it's never been e tla e ka tswela matlhasedinyana ha le hela mo ileng gore ha ngone ke iphetlela ke rumola ebe ke commenta e go nna le maratshonyana teng but ha se sepela se kalo
When you don't take it personally.
no, I don't take things personally because I really know who I am. Like I respect myself. I respect my brand. That is why when I was quiet for a very long time, I did not even on my page, I didn't show people what I was going through.
Yeah.
I was just there ke posted nyana la tse di random hela, because I ke batla go tsenya batho stress ka dio tse leng gore I was fighting my own battles. Hey, so
But do you find that there's that pressure though, especially being in a like on to where you're a public figure, right?
yeah.
Do you find that pressure of I shouldn't tell people gore mathata ke na le ngone keng ya ka ntse bua gore you had issues you were dealing with and only after you were done, dealing and overcoming, then you come and do a song. Do you have that pressure to say, I don't really want everybody to know mathata me right now?
Yeah, but they did know because I've went to like couple of podcasts that I did say what I was you want me to tell you?
Tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, back in the days, like during Corona times, I had an issue with my. I don't know if I should speak about it. Like I was being denied my son. Like I have a son.
You weren't allowed access to your
Yeah,
son.
like I was just battling. We were doing court cases, paying lots of money, and then I was just there, and I was like, no, what is happening? Kana me ke sale ke kgalemeletse go dionyana tsa mohuta o. Right now, I don't want to just like, because right now everything is just okay. It's just that back then, I don't know, like that's the baby mama tse dingwe nako tse dingwe di kgona go dira. I mean, kana nako tse dingwe imagine pushing away someone who wants to be there for
who
their
wants to be a present dad. Yeah.
Because nowadays there are no presents that
Yeah.
na ba batliwa
Yes,
ka di
that is true.
binoculars ebile di a kgona go
Di
ba bona
microscope.
microscope ha ka ba kgona go mmona a itshefile and then so I really I went through such times and I thought maybe like it was a tough time for me as a man.
That is a tough thing to go through in either way.
Yeah, because thinking about, or no, I have a son, but
I don't have access to
I
him.
don't have access to it. Like I could go 6 months ke sa bone ngwana ke. And that really go ga teng e be go ira gore ya no ene ka re nna ke nna o ke dirileng phoso if nke be ke sa dira yana if nke be ke sa ikopanya le mmeo, and then my brain started just to deteriorate. Like I was there and there. I used to go to church, and by then I'm no longer going to church. After that, just things started shaking. That is shaking. I knew what was happening. That's why I was quiet all the time. Even me and my mom knew what was happening because the whole thing of Jamaica came about when I was under the grace of God. And every time when you are under the grace of God, when you derail or when you step up from it, you see or no modimole no step out.
I get what under the protection of the
You
grace.
are under the
So
protection.
how we that step we
Exactly.
protection
The protection and the blessings. I'm talking about the blessings it's about orange, both standard church and everything that came about. I was under the grace.
You were in church.
And then when I stood out, when I derailed, it came with
the problems,
the problems, tsa teng, even the jobs. Ke di job tse leng gore a bona gore no job e ga se ya ko e tswang ko modimo. Like I would get the job, I rata go promote majalo. I would get the job nyana tsa majalo a eng. I would be skeptical about them. Sometimes I'll be desperate doing di-job hela tse leng gore I know gore this is not for me. And
E le
deep
gore o
in my
batla madi hela.
yeah, deep in my mind and deep in my heart, I know gore no, the only way for me to fix myself and fix and get to take my brand in the right direction, I know I know what to do. And that is what I am doing right now.
Always go get
I'm back to church, and everything just changed just a lot, like a speedy. Modimo ke star. You know, there was a time when I gave up on God. By the time when I was going through such things, depression, and I was just mad at him, like why but when you are there, when you are in his presence, allowing, like, just allowing your heart, you know, like there was a time, I remember there was a time, the first time I went back to church, when I prayed, I just started crying, asking God for forgiveness, everything, like I'm being relieved, you know, like yeah,
feel
like
lighter even.
yeah, I feel like I would really appreciate my mom, because my mom because I was really stubborn at times when she tried to talk to me. Kana batho ba bona ba re o heletse yana and they don't understand where your grace is. I keep on reminding you, my son, you know where your grace is. Just go back to your
Boela
grace.
kereke.
You will see what that's why I don't really have an industry friend, because a lot is happening in this industry. So I just don't want to. I really want to, like, disconnect myself from batho ba mo industry, because hey, a lot is happening. No. So yeah, man.
I want to actually ask you this because we've seen this time and again, and I've actually recently now come to the understanding that faith is so important in business. So I want to
Exactly.
understand, even like now in the entertainment or media industry, would you say that that's an important thing? And also, you mentioned having your mom as a
Yes.
very important point. And the minute you say that, I think about someone like Burna Boy, or
Yeah.
his mom is his manager, right?
Yes,
She's the
yes.
one who kana your manager can decide, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying, the
Yes.
bottom line on certain things.
Yes.
Is that something that you think is important? And what advice can you
Yeah,
give to
man.
somebody who's trying to get in the industry, or have a person or a circle of people by
Yes.
they'll still remember Jamaica. They won't look at you as celebrity who can
Yes.
do whatever you want. But fa wa ka, fa o bua nnete, o fositse, fa jalo jalo.
Yes, my mom was like that. I think I owe I owe her an apology, because there was a time when I felt like, no.
Itse sengwe le
Get sharp. Like going out, sleeping out, doing all sort of things that I did not do when I was staying under her protection, because ne ke nna le ene mo ntlong e one. Tsone dingwaga tsene tsa ntlha tsele ke le Mjamaica, and then when I got out and have a kid outside, that's when now things started like shaking. That's when now people now started talking or no Mjamaica o di limits. That's when now I was busy fighting dibetlele tse leng gore ke di itiseditse, ke lwela bana, ke lwela eng, go le maragaraga, ke stressa motsadi wa ntlhaloganya. And of recent, I must say, my mom is really happy, because I took it upon myself just to, like, go back and just relax and be a kid, repent, like have a close connection, spiritual connection with God, and then everything will just follow.
I actually want to give you that opportunity to speak to your mom and just say something to her. Apologize. I got you owe her an apology.
Yeah, mama Tlhemma, o tla intshwarela motho a Modimo. O tota o buile le nna thata, ke utlwile manokonoko a teng, ma'am. I'm so sorry, and thank you so much for always being there for me. Ke a go rata, o tswelle hela o le motsadi o sharp. Ke o tie sharp Phelusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ke bone gore ke scheme sa
Ke
gago
scheme
se.
sa me.
And I think that's the best kind of relationship. Now,
Yeah, so you talked about advice. Hona, and I would really advise them, the like
someone coming
but-
into the industry.
Yeah, batsadi ba botlhokwa, gents. Batsadi ba botlhokwa, because there's only a few that you can ask gore ba ireng ka madi a bona a tswang mo industry, they will only tell you gore ba itiretseng. There's only a few that can tell you gore no ke itiretse 1 2 3 thing, 1 2, only a few.
ba ba sa reetseng batsadi,
ba ba sa reetseng batsadi wa bona, ba ba senang push nyana ya sengwe gare o ikege ka sengwe gare bangwe ba tsana dibata, bangwe ba dingakeng tsa Setswana, bangwe ba irang bangwe ba tshwere ditoisi bangwe ba irang wa bona gare you should lean onto something se leng gore maybe you believe gore it will like keep you for or protect you gore o nne le good character in everything that you do. And for me it's a simple thing because nna ke ikela ke re keng ke inetse mo modimong wa bona.
But then I mean I wonder, isn't that a bit of an oxymoron? Because I kana gat the industry and you have to sell your soul to the devil, and we see a lot of people ba blow up and biggie.
Exactly.
Right, this one, right? Isn't this industry just made of shady things? Like you're saying, no, do the right thing. Will they still get the gigs even if they do?
Nna tota ga ke itse gore bangwe ba iraeng whatever se ba se dirang ka go ba berekelang ka teng. Now the only thing that I know is you the ga te go bidweng boikotlhao ba teng when it comes to you alone, when you are alone in your room without smamang o rang re mosadi mogololo kana re o da o kae a re mo check da o go moriana re tle a radime bense re gigging wa bona. When you are alone dio tsa teng ha di go attack a o lo no see ke stress wa ntlhaloganya.
The regret is yours
The
alone.
regret is yours alone. You get what go monate ha re ba bona mo di video ba itumetse go monate. Believe you me, when they are alone, yeah, when they are alone, that kind of life na tota ha ke e rate. Yeah. And ke tshedile ke hitile mo go yone, and it's the life that I'm fighting to get out of it. I wouldn't say I'm perfect right now because a Christian journey is a long journey.
It's a journey
with a lot of challenges. But the shortest time that I've went back to church, the deals that I'm getting that I won't disclose on camera, you would see normal. Ne ke batla gone ha modimo tle a o laita ka tanki ke batla gone. You get what I'm saying? So good character is what important things. I mean, even the corporates, they like, now they loved me back then. They know Jamaica is a good quality brand. You'll never hear a video of me ke rogana mo di video tsa.
clean content is important.
Clean content is important. You get your own advice ya bone.
Let me ask you this. You're saying clean content is important. Me ona le video e nngwe gape e kileng ya nna viral. That content wasn't too clean, Jamaica.
Which
You
one?
look like you are attacking people with tubakoloi. What's going on? Huh? Utshosa your mom.
No,
What's going on?
That it was a prank. That I wanted to like clear out something because I carry people say ka re wa leka go di dira di video ha di gana go trend. I'm like, these people know who sorry, these people know who I am.
No batla go bontsha
And ne ke
batho
batla go
ke
bontsha gore gents, okay, sharp. You know what? I'm gonna make a video e leng gore ya betsa 1 million hela.
So wait, it wasn't about the message. You just
No.
wanted it to go viral.
I just wanted to like show people gore ke gona go dira eng when ha ke batla straight
that.
wa ntlhaloganya.
Eh.
Ha ke petsa video
So it's like why that concept?
because ke dilo tse di iragalang. Like I told you, I like making content. That was a pure content prank. Ke dilo tse leng gore di iragala. You get? Di iragala di re tshela le tsone. Re tla re bona batho mona ba thibela dikoloi.
Yeah.
Like it happened.
No, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Kile ka shapiwa
Ne re
ka
thudile
tapa.
ntja ka koloi ele so windscreen ne
Ne le setse le thudile.
so I was
So
like,
you figured.
yeah.
Eh.
3 million in
Wait, so
in
tell
3
me about
hours.
the making of this video. You came up with the concept, you
Yeah.
got the people in,
Exactly.
and then?
And then we shot it with a phone to make it realistic. The
Yeah.
camera was behind the guy who was shooting me with a phone.
Eh.
and then we posted it with a different account to make it seem or the video leaked to that account. We didn't post it on my account.
And this was all intentional.
This was all intentional.
Eh.
Tell
me. What happened?
It gave me 100K followers. Hey, it gave me
just
100.
that one video.
Hey.
In what space of time? How viral did it go? How quickly did you get?
It hit 3 million views
in how long?
3 hours.
What?
3 million views in
that's
3
more than
hours.
Population ya Botswana.
I see le ko Mzanzi kwa ile kwa simolla ke lediwa ke batho ba ile go ranga ka ba mention ko radio ke re le ntse le ntebetse ya nong ya la go rile, but anyway.
Yeah. So you didn't consider a career in bogodu ke ra re ke re batho ne ba re I'm sure le o ledi.
Hey, everyone was scared. I ipotsa ora ngwana ke anong simolotse go nna se gwaba le batho ba modimo a re tshosana. Ya no mongwe le mongwe wa itse gore yo mthako ka neng a ekta ka teng gore o ga tlwelwe.
So mission accomplished. They know who you are.
They know who I am.
Okay, let's talk the future. Let's talk what you're working on. Let's talk what you're trying to do. You've got a baby girl. I think she's 6 months old right now.
Yes.
You're a very present dad. I love that. I really need to give you your flowers for that. That's
thank you so much.
It's something that
yes.
when you
I'm
see
really enjoying. I think my last born, she's
last born, there's no possibility
for now. For now. I mean, I get to enjoy the feeling.
We confess.
Ke enjoy a feeling ya ngwana, like ha gona go thanga re he ngwana a swa gago, ha gona boeng he kore I spend kore jo batho go monate.
You're enjoying fatherhood.
Ke a go bolelela.
Can you advise somebody who's scared of fatherhood right now, especially because a lot of the time I think letsogo le batho borre ba nnang le lone ke kganyo eo, is this your child? I think, and then provision.
No, but I mean, if you are broke, it doesn't mean you can be there for even your presence. Only if you had a child with an understanding woman.
Yeah.
Who can understand or broke. But if you can be there for your kids, it means something. Or at least only when you had a kid and you are broke with a very nonsense. O tshwanne tshwana o tshola ngwana le motho o na le maduana o tshwanne. O tla dutla dipuo. Hey, what and mona o itse there are some guys ba eleng gore they need to be listened. I know a lot. I'll bring one. There isn't even right now. If I can tell you the truth, is the truth. Do you see how my first son? He's about 5, turning 6. Of recent, he just came just after 2 years. Of recent, my son, Daddy, I was emotional. I was like, what is going on? And in my heart and ke tshwere spongo na se saka se sengwe ka ha ke bua le se sengwe ka no tla ya ngwana ka re ya ke mo mathateng. I can't say no, because if I say no, ngwana o innocent ha itse le gore go iragala it goes back to batsadi. And ha go necessary gore go lwane ka bana, ha go necessary gore o time ngwana wa ntlela ke le rago ngwana. I want to be there for the son and support my son, and you don't want me to be there. Like, how is it,
make it make sense?
So right now, the bond that I used to have for my son, it's shaky.
It requires time. It requires you to be there and have him
get
there.
the bond and go teng stress. The bond that I have for my son, that I used to have for my son, is not there when he was like, mama, hey, motho le matsatsi a go a balega a ke morning a ke matsatsi a balega, and right now it's 10 about 6 years. You wanna go rano go ga teng go iraeng, and right now ngwana wa tla go nna ke simolla go nna le ke simolla gore no a nna ncheka eng nna ke feela wa mme wa gona na thata over the first time. Am I wrong gore go be go ntse yalo?
It's situations, circumstances. Yeah.
Now I have to deal with kganya teng gore ke itse kana go thumba modimo. Hey,
You know what I like? How tlakwano, there's this air of hopefulness e o nang le yone. And
yes,
I want to believe gore ga o le, you know, having faith does that, even when
Yes.
whatever challenges come your way. So I have
Yes.
every faith that you're going to overcome that situation.
Exactly.
And part of what you're working on is what I actually want us to close off this conversation with,
Yeah.
is just to say, what is the next step for you? Where is Jamaica going? What is next? One thing that you've done consistently is you're always trying to talk about situations that are going on.
Yes.
I want to urge you to speak about the situation, because we know mo Botswana gore kgang
Yeah.
ya diragala.
A lot of men
and
are
e
quiet.
botlhoko e botlhoko because batho bo rre gantsi ba didimala. But you know, and I keep saying this, the Child Protection Act is on your side, right?
tlhaloganya.
It's, you are actually allowed by the law to see your child, and if your baby mama doesn't give you access, they are liable to get fined or to be put in jail. That is in the Child Protection Act. Wa bona? Ko re hala, it's unfortunate because gantsi, you know, you find an equilibrium, and ga o batle go lwa, you don't want to disturb the peace, but
Yeah,
the law
yeah.
is on your side. Wa bona?
Exactly.
So let's, anyway, I hope your content can do
Yeah.
things to speak to that. But
Yeah.
let's finish off with you just talking to me about way forward. What's
Yeah.
next for you? What's coming up next?
Ye-
What are you working
I
on?
actually want to go back to the stage.
Okay.
I feel
Acting?
like yes. I feel like I've shown people what I can do.
Yeah.
I need them to see me live on stage.
Yeah. So
I-
no
I-
bolela gore, like a lot of your videos, you're the director, you're the
Yes,
actor, you
yes.
producer, executive. So are you going to do
Exactly.
that as well on stage?
Well, ho ke a go hira.
Okay.
Ho ke a go hira. I was in communication with Tefo Paya. He's a good
Yes.
actor,
Yes.
theater
Yes.
in. So I really want professional people that can guide me and do a certain play. E leng gore this play I would be able to move around Africa, if not the whole world, showing the play.
Wow.
Yeah, and our play, not too long, an hour, but I'm going to start in Botswana. So that's what I'm planning to do.
I love it.
I want to like collect a few actors that I feel like, no, this one can. I don't want more. I don't.
Too
I
many
just
people,
want
just a few.
yes, a sitcom in acting, theoretical, what a whole lot. Le duetse ma 600 le tlo gore lebele. So yeah, that's what I want to do, because it's inspired by the theater
Yeah.
group that I used to do at go yone ya Letsatsi Dance Theater Group for Botswana. So they were going around bo gate bo mang bone ba gate bo mang Mophato. Yeah, bo Mophato I want to ritlhele ba tsamaya ba around. I want to do that, but ke le mo staging.
So that's what you're working on right
That's
now.
what I'm
And
working
then
on.
music.
That's what
Are you
I'm
going to do
praying
any
for.
music?
Hey, nata music nata na.
You're
Kore,
not taking it seriously.
No, tota
No.
music I'm not promising with
Okay.
music,
Okay.
because I just don't want to go into industry like that.
Yeah.
Music events, bookings, na.
That's not your thing.
That's not my thing.
But you are an MC.
Yeah,
Yes.
MC ha o nyala wa pizza. Ke rata dijo tsa manyalo blind. Ha o nyala wa pizza, MC,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So where do people find you? How can they get a hold of you? How do we book you? How do we show you some love? Share all of that with us.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me. Go Facebook, Mjamaica, Instagram, Jamaica BW, TikTok, Jamaica BW. For bookings, you can send email Go Mjamaica.business@gmail.com or call me at 75077547.
And that's how we close off this episode of Moving Humanity Forward podcast. My name is Kathy Malajani. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.